Hey guys, welcome back to the Pokemon Empire YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over how to mass transfer Pokemon from your games such as Sword and Shield, BDSP, PLA, LGPE, all the games on the Switch. And we're going to be doing this via the Home app. This allows you to transfer as many Pokemon as you want, basically. I mean, as long as you have Pokemon Home Premium, I think that allows like 3,000 spots. You can transfer up to 3,000 Pokemon at one time. So this will work whether you have a hack switch or not. You can do more if you have a hack switch. So the first part of this video will be what you need to do if you do have a hack switch. And then the second part will be the step-by-step process on how to transfer Pokemon if you do not have a hack switch. So it works pretty much the same both ways. The only difference is if you have a hack switch, you can actually go into your save file and edit Pokemon in your game, and then transfer them over as to where if you don't have a hack switch, then you can only transfer the Pokemon that you already have in your game. So that's the only difference there. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on this thing. So if you have a hack switch, the first thing you want to do, let me pull up my Switch screen here, is we want to edit our save file. So you open up the homebrew menu. If you have a hack switch, you should already know how to do all this. Alright, and we'll go to, you want to make sure you have your save backed up, and we'll go to JKSV. And here we have saves for Brilliant Diamond, Legends of Arceus, and Pokemon Shield. Those are the three games that we're going to be doing today. And you can do as many as you want, just these are the only games I have access to at the moment. So we'll go back out here and we'll go to FTPD, which is our file sharing app. This just, if you don't know what this is, if you have a hack switch, this just allows you to transfer files back and forth from your SD card to your computer and vice versa, without taking the SD card out of the Switch itself. So we got this pulled up and has our IP address there and everything we need. Alright, and we'll go to our file sharing client, which I use FileZilla. There's all different ones you can use. I prefer to use this one. So this one, so we type in up here where it says host, our IP address, so it's 192.168.42. I believe it was 29. Let me make sure. Yeah, 29. Yeah, okay. And then our port is always 5,000. And we hit quick connect. Press OK. Alright, and here's our Switch's SD card. So what we want to do is go to JKSV. These are where all your save files are. And here we have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Legends Arceus, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now I already have these all set up on the Switch already. But there was one Pokemon that I noticed that wasn't legal in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So we'll go ahead and take that one. Let's see, we'll find our Shield file over here. Here we go. And we just drag and drop the file, and it overwrites the one I have here. There we go. Okay. Now you can see on our Switch, it just letting you know everything was transferred. So now we can open up PKHex, go to File, and then we'll open, and we'll open that file we just transferred over for Shield, and we have our main. All right, and this is the save file that I have for that game. Basically, what I'm doing is somebody requested a complete dex for Sword and Shield, BDSP, and PLA. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to transfer all these all at one time. But I did notice earlier today, before I did this, that there was one illegal Pokemon. There it is. It's Victini. So we need to make that legal so we can transfer it over. Legalize. There we go. Now it's legal. Okay. So once you have all this set up, all the Pokemon that you want in your save file, we just go over here to File, then Export Save, and then we'll just overwrite this one here. Yes, and OK. And so now we can move that out of the way, and we'll go back to our FileZilla client. We want to refresh this folder, so we'll exit out, and then go back in. And then we'll take our main from our computer side and rewrite it on our switch. Okay, so that's it from that's all you have to do for the computer side. We'll go back to our switch here. So it says we're done, so we'll exit out of FTPD. We'll go back to JKSV. And we'll load our save file. That's Pokemon Shield. Oops. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Pokemon Shield, and we saved it under main. So now you want to make sure you overwrite the save file that's on your Switch right now with this new one. So to overwrite it, you press Y. You do not want to press back up because that'll just back up, rewrite it to the one that you just before you edited it. So to overwrite the one that was already on your Switch with the new one you just put on, you need to press Y and then A to confirm. And you hold it down. There we go. So now that's done, we can hit the home button and then X. Okay, so now from here, those of you that do not have a hack switch, the process from here will be the exact same. You just won't be able to, that first part, you won't be able to edit your save file if you don't have a hack switch. But this will still work for any Pokemon that you already have in game. So first thing you're going to want to do, this requires for you to log in to the person's Nintendo account. So they have to grant you access to their Nintendo account in order for this to work. So it requires a little bit of trust, or if you're doing it with a friend, then yeah, you need their login information for their Nintendo account. So you'll want to go and create a new user, which I already have. So we'll go down to users, and you just go to add user. You can pick whatever profile picture and just make up a name. It doesn't matter, because once you log into their account, it'll go to their profile picture and have their name. But I've already done this for this person here. So basically, when it asks you to link the Nintendo account, of course you click yes, and then it'll ask for their email and their password. And then it'll also ask, once you log in, it'll ask for a confirmation code that was sent to their email. So you'll need that as well. So you'll need to be in contact with this person while you're doing this. So once you get that all set up, we can exit out to our home. Alright, and so now this is the important part on how you get the Pokemon from your game to their home account. So you want to log into home under their account, not yours. So you log in under their account. Start. And it'll go through this process anytime you log into somebody's new account. You have to go through this. My internet's kind of slow, so just bear with me here. Alright, now that terms of service have loaded, scroll down, click yes. mobile device, it doesn't matter which one you select, I will just select yes. I'll just select yes for all those, it doesn't matter. Of course, gotta go through the introduction. Alright, now we're logged in Pokemon Home. Alright, we're logged in now. Alright, so this is a screen you'll see when you first log in. So what you'll want to do is you're under their account. You can see, since how they don't have a save file for any of the games on your console, it won't show up. All it will show up is Pokemon Home. So you can just have access to their Pokemon Home account. What you want to do, you want to go up here to Users. Okay, then you want to go to your profile. And see, now it loads all the save files for your games. So we'll start off with PLA. We'll select PLA. Alright, so now we're connected to their home account, but with our save file. So what we'll be able to do, make sure we get somewhere where there's some room. Alright, so we'll start here. Alright, so what we need to do is press, move this out of the way. Y'all can't see it. Move this over here. So I can see. Okay. So we want to press the ZR button until it turns to this green. That way we can select multiple Pokemon at one time. So we'll click on one, scroll across, all the way down, hit A, drag, and drop these into home. So we'll press R to move to the next page. Scroll back over to our box, press R again, move to the next page, and do the same thing. Select all the Pokemon in the box. And move it over. There you go. So we do this for all the Pokemon that you want to transfer, and then we'll save it. Now I have a bunch of these to do, so let me go ahead and do that real quick, and I will be right back right before we save. Alright, we got all our Pokemon moved over. We got about 11 boxes worth on this first game. There's all the ones we transferred. So now to save, you hit the plus button to quit. Would you like to save? Yes, save change and exit. Wait for it to save. Saved, and there we go. So that's pretty much all there is to it. From this point, you can just exit out of home and just delete their profile from your Switch. You can also, if you have other games, transfer, which I do. I still have to use 2 to do. Just do the same, repeat the same process over. That's pretty much all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you find it helpful. If you have any questions, just let me know. A link to my Discord, where I have Pokemon trade bots for free, will be listed in the description.